always feel like I have to whisper when I'm at people's houses.
Oh yeah, because there's kids here.
Yeah. What's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met yet, my name is Amanda Burley with LuLaRoe Amanda Burley. Today, we're going to talk about LuLaRoe itself, what it's like to be an independent retailer, how I got started, and what my journey has been like this far. So stick around for some stories, some good laughter, some silly photos, and probably more ridiculousness because I mean it is me. It just kind of happens. Oh my gosh, LuLaRoe. Where do I even begin? It's been such a journey. If you aren't familiar with LuLaRoe, you're in the right place. I got you. So LuLaRoe is a fashion company that makes beautifully unique clothing to fit almost every single body type. They have dresses and skirts and tops and tanks and workout pants and cardigans and OMG, the leggings. If you haven't tried a pair of LuLaRoe leggings, let me know because you need one. They are so soft. Just live in them. Just do it. You'll thank me for it later. I promise. You're welcome. I digress. We as independent retailers get the clothes from LuLaRoe and then we bring them to you. It's as simple as that. No more having to go to the dressing room and trying on 20 million things and only finding one thing that fits. You guys know, the struggle is real. LuLaRoe as a company is founded on so many great principles, some of which that come to mind are love, purpose, family, and blessing lives. And who doesn't want all of those things? Who doesn't want love? Who doesn't want purpose? Who doesn't love family and blessing lives? Like, those are some of the most amazing things. And with LuLaRoe, we get to be a part of that every single day. From that first day that I filled out my paperwork, got my call, received my inventory, started photographing, just everything up until now has really been a whirlwind. But it's a whirlwind that I wouldn't change for anything. I started as a LuLaRoe retailer in March of 2017, which honestly kind of feels like yesterday. The time has gone by so fast. But I remember before I filled out that paperwork, before I even knew what LuLaRoe was, I was in a place in my life of pretty dark spaces. I was struggling with extreme anxiety, feeling depressed, feeling really shut out, and by nobody's doing but my own. I basically lived my life like I wanted to kind of fade into the background. I wasn't going after dreams. I wasn't even dreaming at all. I was just trying to survive. And then one day, my sister calls me and she's like, oh my gosh, I found these clothes and they're really great. You should look it up. It's called LuLaRoe. Guys, I got my call today. Yay! That's when things changed for me. I had forgotten who I was, my worth. But the Lord, being so kind, graciously gave me LuLaRoe, and everything started clicking again. I got my confidence back. I got me back. I started to smile again, to laugh again. I found my silliness and that joy for life that I used to have, that vibrance. Hi guys! Do you like my Santa hat and my leg? One of the things that I quickly learned about LuLaRoe was that it's essentially just like one giant family. Your sponsor, your upline, your team, everyone is there for you. Everyone's encouraging you. Everyone's answering your questions. Everyone truly wants to see you succeed. I have learned so much about how to run a business well and how to be successful from them. And even more importantly, I've learned how to run my business my way, the way that works for me. Something really amazing about being a LuLaRoe retailer are the friendships that you gain. I think I have learned so much more about what sisterhood looks like since I've started with LuLaRoe. And I think a really big part of that has to do with my friend Amber. Hi guys! Okay, so Amber and she's here. Whoa, hello. I went past you. I met Amber at my very first vendor event in Lewisville, Texas. I knew pretty quickly that she was going to be someone important in my life.
I'm wearing a Shirley. It is a small.
It's so cute.
It has florals and little tiny flowers that look like dots on them. I'm like looking through the sheer, so it's like, what? So weird to look through. Can y'all see me?
A leggings giveaway for when you get to 10. Weird.
Yeah. When we get to 10 shares, I just shared to 10 places, so I get leggings today. Just kidding.
such a blessing in my life. I don't even think she fully realizes just how much. Through all the ups and downs that this business has brought, she has always been there, just a constant source of friendship for me. I honestly don't know that LuLaRoe would be the same for me without her. We do a lot of our takeovers together, like almost all of them, and they are so much fun. Like, we have a blast with that. And honestly, she is so patient with me because, y'all, I am the worst at remembering what day it is. As soon as that camera starts, I forget. Like every time. Hi guys!
Hello.
Happy Monday. Happy Tuesday. I almost forgot what day it was. It's Tuesday. Guys! Happy, what is it, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Takeover Tuesday. Hi guys! Happy, what day is it? Tuesday. I already forgot. Happy Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
For a second there, I thought I was in the wrong group. And I was like, wait a minute, did I do that in my group? I didn't. We're good. It's fine. Crisis averted.
Yeah.
Can't win them all, right? That's what I'm going to keep telling myself. It's fine. Another really amazing thing about LuLaRoe is how much they emphasize the importance of family. Now, family, as we all know, comes in all shapes and sizes, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're blood related. Like my fur babies, Maya and Sadie. No, look at those cute little faces. Yeah, we'll come back to them. In my case, LuLaRoe truly is a family affair. My older sister, Crystal, is also a LuLaRoe retailer, and I have truly loved doing this business alongside her. Now, don't let these super cute faces fool you. We did not get along well growing up. But as we got older, we became true sisters, and I wouldn't change our relationship for anything. We are absolutely ridiculous together, as our mom so often reminds us, and I'm pretty sure that I would not be who I am today without her. Even though I am technically her sponsor, she is the one teaching me almost every single day. She is my sister, and she's my best friend. And also, we're weirdos. So it's kind of nice having another weirdo, so you're not the only weirdo.
I knew what you meant.
You guys are all good. I see. I don't think I
Unless you're Googling it.
That's okay. It's allowed. So we don't have any rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Hi, all the cameras. Everybody. we have. Y'all can't see this, but we have 3 phones going right now live.
We're live here.
We're live
here.
There. Yeah. As a LuLaRoe retailer, we are always reminded that giving is far better than receiving, and I wholeheartedly believe that. If you didn't know, LuLaRoe is a great way to raise funding for any sort of cause, any person, really anything that is near and dear to your heart. Home Office actually has an amazing matching program for fundraising that has really blessed a lot of lives and a lot of organizations since it started. Personally, in my business, I have felt truly blessed to be able to help some really great organizations and individual people. J316 Ministries is a local group here in the Metroplex, and they help children in Africa. We've helped TLCA teachers in San Angelo, Texas. We've given funds for the Gulf Relief down on the coast of Texas. And I've been able to donate leggings to some cancer patients, which was truly a blessing. So my sister Crystal and brother-in-law Carl have 2 twin boys, Liam and Connor. I absolutely love these kids to death. They are my favorite little humans on the entire planet, and they mean the world to me. Well, about 1.5 years ago, Liam got sick, and he ended up having to be in the hospital for a few days. He was fine, but the medical bills that came from that were something that Crystal and Carl just did not expect. With the help of LuLaRoe, I was able to ease some of that burden, and I'm so thankful that I was able to do that. Not too long after, my uncle was diagnosed with a form of bladder cancer. Together, Crystal and I decided to do a LuLaRoe fundraiser, and we were able to provide funding for that to help with some of his medical bills as well. I'm currently gathering up clothes to donate to a group called Young Lives who help teen moms. From pregnancy all the way through their child being a little bit older, this group offers these women aid. They remind them that they matter. They teach them skills so that they feel capable to take care of their child, to give them the best life they can. Isn't that beautiful? I just feel so blown away by these women that help this group, and I'm so very thankful to be able to help in any way possible. And isn't that just such a beautiful picture that reminds you of LuLaRoe and our values? I think so. As I work and run my business, I can't help but think about all the ways that LuLaRoe has given back to me, whether it be from home office and our founders Mark and Deanne and their team, or my amazing community of shoppers. I could literally sit here for days telling you about all these examples of ways that LuLaRoe has given back to me, but I won't torture you with that, and so instead I'll share one that happened recently. For some people, this may not have seemed like the end of the world, but for me in my life, it was a pretty big deal. Well, I told you we would get back to my sweet pups, specifically my Basset Hound mix Sadie, or Sadie Sue as I like to call her. About a month ago, the vet diagnosed her with severe hip dysplasia and arthritis. She was in severe pain, and honestly, I had no idea. She's a very happy dog, and while she struggles with anxiety and shyness, it never occurred to me that that could be caused by pain. So when the vet told me that she needed surgery pretty quickly, I obviously jumped on board with that and scheduled it as soon as possible. In fact, I scheduled it for about a week later. And you know, doing that was fine, but I was really worried about paying for it. So the vet had quoted me about $1,500 for the surgery, assuming there were no complications. The only problem was that I had to pay cash or with my checking account. They couldn't accept credit for it. So I was panicking. Like, I didn't have $1,500 just lying around to put towards this surgery, and I didn't know a way that I was gonna get it in about a week. I was like, how the heck, like where is this gonna come from? Luckily, I have LuLaRoe and I had my amazing community of shoppers. I brought my story to them. They know my life, they know my dogs, and I just told them, you know, Sadie is needing surgery. She's in a lot of pain, we have to fix this, but I can't afford it. And they showed up in such a huge way for me. We started fundraising pretty quickly, and by the time her surgery day came, it was fully funded.
Morning, friends. It's super early here, but we are getting ready to leave to take Miss Sadie to the vet. Sadie, can you say hi? She just wanted to say thank you for helping pay for her surgery. And of course, there's Maya.
I cannot fully describe how blessed I felt by my VIP group, my amazing community of shoppers, and my friends. They showed up for me and my little pup in such a huge way, and there's just not enough thank yous to cover them. He's still in recovery and going through physical therapy and learning how to walk on that leg again, but I have seen such a change in her demeanor. She is a happy dog again, and seeing her running around just brings me so much joy. And it's because of all the opportunities that LuLaRoe has provided in my life, all the community that it has given me. I can honestly say that without LuLaRoe, my life would be a shit darker. And that completes my review of LuLaRoe. If you would like to know more about being a LuLaRoe retailer, comment below or reach out to me on one of my social media platforms. If you're local to Grapevine, Texas, we can get together, grab some coffee and chat. If you're not local, we can chat over the phone, but still with coffee, because coffee is life.
Oh my gosh. It's challenging. It's very hard to keep it on my face. Yay! Hi guys! It's really loud in here!
Ooh. expecting that. Man, pull it together. You start. Blah, 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 blah.